morning, friends. I am Neeraj Kumar Dinkar. Today we are going to discuss about the constructions project insurance. You know that insurance is a very important if you are going to work of constructions and use of machinery, use of power, use of machinery and electricals related equipments. That times you have to need to take a insurance policy for the damage of property and loss of human lives that maybe need to be take a insurance policy. So guys, as a constructions company you have working in that in an organization, then you should consider about the how many types of insurance at construction site need to be followed, because of you know that nowadays nobody know about the insurance. What is the insurance, how many types of insurance is there, what is the impact or benefits of insurance. So this is very important part of work, part of knowledge. So guys, large project which involve the civil, electricals, mechanicals, plumbings, use of tower cranes, use of heavy equipments, passenger lifts, rope suspended platforms, it's everything. So if you have using also use of heavy equipments like the mobile cranes and hydraulic cranes, EOT cranes, that all types of machinery which are used in constructions projects and tunnel projects, that should be considered about the insurance policy. You know that if any accidents happen, in any mishap happens at your workplace, then maybe help your organizations to financials. So that policy should be must. Constructions insurance is a special type of insurance which identify they are under constructions. They may be catch of fires, earthquake. Suppose that some structures collapses and some any accidents happens like the earthquakes, that all are considered in the insurance policy. So guys, we have discussed about the main party of constructions. First type of party which are going to, who is responsible for take the insurance policy. So main party of construction project, four types of party. First, project owner, which are lead to projects owners, that call project owners. This is first responsibility of project owners as run the potential risk or investments. They are face the risk and loss of property and loss of the delay of projects and startup inherent of defect in the structures, may be cause of loss, maybe however transfer the risk main contractors. So guys, this is a ownership. If you have any delay project, if you have any taking a risk, then they can be transferred to contractors and subcontractors. So that can first is project owner. Second thing is main contractor and subcontractor. First is principal employer, means principal employer. Second thing is their mentions of subcontractor and contractors. He is responsible for the property damage and profit loss on human life. How to human life save at your constructions project. Second thing, architectures, engineer and designers. If you are first owner, subcontractor, contractor, architectures and engineer, who is also responsible for the drawings and the structures of design, and if any failure of design, any mistakes of designs, that maybe they are also responsible for the designs related, the designs mishap, any happen incidents. So guys, this is also taking a risk. Bank and lenders, you know that if you are going to start any construction company, any real estate company, bank also finance that projects. And lenders which are lands owners, who is landowners. Also, these are all are responsible for four types of main fourth party of construction projects. First is owner, second thing is architectures, contractors, subcontractors, land and bank. Fourth party also, each and every construction company, real estate company, fourth party is very must to involvements, because of if they are not available, so maybe it may be not possible to build a buildings. So guys, this is a importance. First know that four type of parties, so all are responsible to take a policy, because of policy is very important to help them of financial issue in case of any project delay, in case of any earthquake and any wind cyclones, that all are covered in this policy. So compartment of projects, first you know that car policy. What is the car policy? Contractor all risk policy. You know that contractor all risk policy which are going to taking by the owners and contractor, subcontractor. Maybe some projects, you know that contractors also also taking a car policy. Some projects also taking by the contractor. So car policy is very important. So of if any establishment, any under constructions of work, tunnel work and any infra work like the tunnels and power plants, everything where is constructions, tunnels and machinery, power plants and use of tower cranes, use of trench works, use of road work, construction work, that all are considered about the insurance. So guys, car policy means contractor all risk policy considered about the use of machinery, use of any defectives that may be happen of any accidents, like the building collapses, like the earthquakes, like the water sewage and cyclones, that all are covered in this car policy. Means all entire projects some any mishap happen, there is chance of materials damage and property damage, then that may be covered in that car policy. After that, there is some criteria is defined. If you are going to taking a car policy, there is some do don'ts also there. Whenever cover your car policy, whenever cover your insurance, and whenever not cover your insurance. If any terrorist attack your project, there may be no cover your car policy, risk policy. Second thing, if any major negligence by the contractors, major negligence by the designers, there may be no chance of policy cover. If any thief and bulgari in your projects, there may be no chance of no cover in that policy. So guys, there are which are going to taking a car policy, then all criteria is there mentions, and depend on of you how criteria are choose and taking the car policy. After that, you know that year policy. Year policy means year policy erections all risk policy. Also use at constructions project year policy. This is first time, so you know that listen, but year policy is also very must if you are using and doing the erections work. Erections all policy, erections, tower crane erections, EOT crane erections, passenger lift erections, and passenger lift erections, any heavy equipments erections at your workplace. That time any mishap, any accidents happen, that may be that policy should be cover your risk level and property and property damage and any equipment damage. That policy should maybe cover in this your policy. You know nowadays, you know that many machinery use of constructions project are there is used. Suppose that RMC plant erection and dismantling is a very important part, very highly risky to installations and de installations. And so guys, that times maybe accidents happen. So guys, this policy also cover in that times and specific of erection and dismantling times. If you are using of tower crane, erection and dismantling, this is very highly risky work. After this, you know that I am also faced that problems in our organizations because of if you, whenever we are using of passenger lift, after completions of work we are going to remove the dismantle of passenger lift. So that times the passenger lift, some mistakes, some failures of crane, some failures of parts, passenger lifts all fell down from the 7th floor. There is also dismantling work in progress. When dismantling work in progress, there are approx 4 members involved, 4 riggers involved for dismantling work. That times one is support maybe maybe a failure. Passenger lift cabins fell down from the 7th floor to ground floor. There are also 4 members are involved. One members on spot death, or others very critical condition. After that, many efforts of organizations and after the 3 months 4 month treatments, 2 riggers save of human lives because of this is a failure of equipment. So guys, air policy, erections, all risk policy is very important if you are going to erections and dismantling at your workplace. Next is there mentions contractor plant and machinery insurance policy. This is also considers nowadays insurance under the contractor plant and machinery CPM insurance policy, which is annual policy, which are annual policy to taken by the an organizations for the better mobilizations and protect and profit loss, save of profit loss in case of accidents happen. So guys, contractor plant and machinery insurance is a separate. If you are going to taking off insurance, that our criteria is defined to how many it covers in that insurance. So this is also importance overtuning, act good and record strike milestone, fire lightnings, accident, damage, defective workmanship, materials, water damage, storm on inundations and collapse and collisions and substances. So guys, there is also cover in this your policy if you are going to take the CPM policy, CPM contractor plant machinery policy. After that, you know that one policy they are related the men and fatality accidents. If any workers fall from height, any misbehaves, any mistakes, any errors at your workplace, that call workmen compensation policy, WC policy. This is a very important if in case you are using of. So guys, compensations, workmen compensations policy always need if you are more than 1 person, 2 persons working at construction policy, then policy should be need. No criteria is defined for the 550 workers. If in case you have involved, you have to deploy the 10 peoples, 5 peoples, then you have to follow that. You have need to be take a workman compensations policy that may be cover accidentals. If any mishaps, disability, that policy cover related the human life, any fatal accidents and disability. So guys, these all are policy used in constructions company and follow a constructions project by the an organization, owner and contractors, subcontractors and architectures and designers. And second thing we have fourth is there mentioned lender and bankers, which are going to finance the project. They are also responsible for the any mishap, any property damage, any human lives at that project. So all are responsible for that property and human life, so that you have to take the policy at your construction project and save of a human life and save your money and more and more profit and loss to your workplace. So guys, that policy is not for only for saving. So as a safety professional, as an organization should 100% responsible, everyone responsibility taking by the mishap, any behaviors related, any high risky activity, don't negligence during the work, and proper safety precautions. So with the with follow the all rule regulations, then maybe this policy will be covered. Otherwise, if any big negligence happen, that policy not cover in this your policy. If any persons fall from height and others with alcohols influence of alcohols, that policy not cover. If any person quarrel at your workplace, that times accident and any fatality happen, that policy not cover. There are also criteria is there mentioned. So guys, if you have taking, if you have a policy, then please read carefully. There are all are do, don'ts and other things is there mentioned. So guys, read and watch and aware about this. Thanks guys, today we have completed. Thanks for watching my video. You take care.